What's up? Welcome to Streaming Stars. The Conjuring is probably the most well-known movies in the horror genre. With every new release, the movies make a lot of cash, and while The Nun proved to be a disappointment to some, there is a new one coming out and people are dying to know the details. Just like its first part, The Devil Made Me Do It is also based on a true story, and all the information about the movie release so far is just as interesting. Hear everything about what to expect from The Conjuring The Devil Made Me Do It. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on anything. Alright, let's get to it. What is the movie about? The Conjuring series are always a thrill to watch, whether they're a hit or not, and the fact that these series are based on actual real-life cases that are left to catch dust in the past is exactly what catches the attention of many viewers. The Conjuring The Devil Made Me Do It seems exactly what the people are expecting it to be. The cast and the crew is amazing, and the storyline is just as exciting. It seems like there are a number of cases that paranormal experts Ed and Lorraine Warren dealt with in the 80s and 90s, some of which the world does not even know about. This movie is also about one of the cases that the Warrens investigated, except we would not be seeing a house haunted by demons, but a courtroom that might tell the most chilling demonic stories of all time. As the writers and producers of the movie have told everyone that the movie is based on the case of Ernie Shan Johnson, a murderer who made a very intriguing statement in the courtroom of Brookfield, Connecticut. At first, people did not take much notice into this case, but as he stated claiming that he had been ordered by the devil to commit the murder, people eventually became quite engaged. In February of 1981, 19-year-old Ernie Shan Johnson took the life of his landlord, Alan Bono, by stabbing him with a pocket knife after getting into a fight with him supposedly over Ernie's fiancée, Debbie Glatzel. At first, everyone thought that Ernie had simply lost his temper and stabbed Alan in the process, but as he revealed shocking stories about his supernatural experiences, Ernie revealed that he had been compelled by the devil to commit the murder. Ernie's fiancée, Debbie's little brother, David Glatzel, had actually been having paranormal experiences when Ernie and Debbie were about to marry. David had talked about an old man with a gray beard several times, saying that the man would threaten him and on multiple occasions had also tried to kill him. Getting fed up with this, Ernie had one day screamed abuses at the demon to make him go away, which supposedly made the demon possess Ernie while the 11-year-old was being exorcised, according to Johnson. David had also been severely hurt by the demons and has claimed that he has seen a demon with hooves, claws, and horns many times, and after constantly seeing the child suffer many times right in front of their eyes, it seemed as though nothing could be done about it. This really worried Glatzel and Ernie as well. Ernie claimed in the court that the demons that had possessed his fiance's brother are the ones that compelled him commit the murder. The unordinary thing about Ernie's crime was that it took place in Brookfield, which was not quite known for incidents like that, as they barely ever happened. Moreover, the record of Ernie Johnson showed no previous crimes of any sort. It seemed as though it all happened out of the blue, while many people like to believe that it was just a brutal brawl. The evidence regarding Ernie's claims are quite shocking, including his fiance's brother's possession. When investigating the case, Ed and Lorraine had also experienced seeing the child being possessed by the demon. While many people brushed it off and decided to shut it off as they did not believe in such stories, the many details about the case are still quite striking. The case was never really resolved, and it would sure be exciting to find out how the producers and writers of The Conjuring The Devil Made Me Do It deal with the case in the movie. The initial release. The pandemic has certainly tested our patience throughout 2020, and it has resulted in many of our favorite movies getting delayed for 2021. Many of the series and movies that were supposed to be released this year have been postponed for next year, which is seriously a mood kill. But if there is anything this pandemic has taught us, it is patience. It turns out that we have to wait till the mid of 2021 for The Conjuring: The Devil Made Me Do It to come out, as it has been postponed due to the pandemic. Although the movie had been shot and completed, they still decided to wait till 2021. One of the main reasons for the delay was probably the profit. The pandemic would result in the decrease of the film's expected profit, as the previous Conjuring movies were all released in theaters, which were mainly the reason for the film's high profit, and now with the theaters being closed, they cannot release it in theaters, and releasing it for people to stream online would not bring as much profit as releasing it in theaters would. Therefore, it has been decided that The Conjuring: The Devil Made Me Do It would be hitting the theaters next year in June. The initial release of the movie was actually September 2020, but unfortunately it was delayed, and so we are left to wait painfully till 2021 for the movie to come out. The cast and crew. The Conjuring: The Devil Made Me Do It is produced by the same producer, James Wan, who also produced the rest of the Conjuring movies, but it is directed by a different director this time, and that is Michael Chaves, which would be great, as viewers would get to see a change in the series that would hopefully be just as good or even better. We would be seeing Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga as our favorite paranormal investigators, Ed and Lauren Warren along with their daughter Judy Warren, who is played by Sterling Gerrans. Moreover, we will also see Bonnie Aarons, who's famous for portraying the role of the nun in the previous movies. We will see the adorable Julian Hilliard, who would seem familiar as we have seen him in the Netflix horror The Haunting of Hill House as well, playing the role of young Luke, while in The Conjuring: The Devil Made Me Do It, Julian would be playing the role of Debbie Glatzel's little brother, David Glatzel, and we are sure he would give a splendid performance. Rory O'Connor would be playing the role of Orny Shan Johnson. We will get to see The Conjuring: The Devil Made Me Do It next year, and though it is really a long time, let's hope that it will be all worth it. This movie would surely be different from the rest of the Conjuring movies, as not only the director is different, but it also has a pretty different storyline. It involves murder and the opinion of the public as well. The chilling stories would not only be heard inside Glatzel's house, but the courtroom and the media as well. We would have to wait patiently and see whether their decision to postpone the release of this film is a good one, as people would certainly be furious if they wait that long for a movie that does not live up to the expectations. This brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then let us know by liking the video. Stick around for more amazing content, as we will be soon seeing you in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.